if you haven't cross-examined your own document, if you haven't asked yourself what the flaws are in the claim that you're bringing, if you have not asked yourself what the weaknesses are, how it can pierce before filing that complaint or that bill in chancery, chances are a motion to dismiss will prevail against you. That goes to say that everything that you put in as a claimant, when you check and double check it, the limits of you cross-examining those papers of yours and your own claim should not be just for spell check. It should be to attack it. You must first attack your own document for deficiency objectively, in order for others' attack for it not to prevail. If you don't see it coming, you cannot plan properly. Granted, there are certain things and certain aspects where you will not see coming. That's normal, that's fine. There's a principle in the spiritual realm that says man can plan all they want, but the power of the heavens will always supersede. So we can plan all we want, but there are a higher sequence of events that affect what we think we're doing. Hence, you have to let your spirit game precede you. That being the second thing. So look at the deficiency as to, if you were the opponent looking at your own instrument, what would you attack in that thing? Of course, one first has to study enough to know what the deficiency could possibly be. But nonetheless, attack your own document so you can see the loophole. And even if the loophole exists, you can be able to set certain traps in certain ways. When they bite the bait, you can put in certain things to close it out. But nonetheless, the second part being, let spiritual things that are not mundane, things that are not fixed on what you can observe with the five senses, but nonetheless affects the things that you see and observe with the five senses. Let that precede the paperwork. They say let your paperwork precede your appearance in court. I say let your spiritual acts precede your paperwork before you even begin to do anything, before you file that paperwork. This will also be going over on my Patreon. If you're a Christian, there's a solution for you in the Bible. If you're dealing with African spirituality, which in the Western world, the layman term for that, they've classified it as under what's it called, witchcraft, or there's a term they use for it, hoodoo. Or if you know that none of that is spooky and you really comprehend gnosis and you begin to study the hermetic principles, but you still are not able to go beyond the mundane because it might just seem complicated, we'll go over all that. Whatever level of spirituality you're in, trust me, there's always something for you. And sometimes it's as simple as the things that your own body creates every day. You don't have to go looking for some animal, some body parts, or casting a spell on someone, all that. No, you don't need all that. Remember, the things that work are the most simplest things. The things that you deal with every day, that you walk past, that you use every day in your kitchen, that you see in grocery stores. You overlook it, but there are powers in those things to make things work. We'll be going over all that on my Patreon. If you're interested, come and join my Patreon, and those details we will go over. But nonetheless, regarding motion to dismiss, two things. Examine the deficiency of your documents in a manner whereby if someone wanted to dismiss it, would it prevail? Know the loopholes before filing your own documents. Take your time. And also, let things of spiritual nature precede you. Take care and good luck.